Ampun Tuanku. Yang Maha Mulia Tunku Ampuan Tuanku Najihah binti almarhum Tunku Besar Burhanuddin, Yang Amat Mulia Tunku Nakudin Ibni Tuanku Jafar, Tunku Laksamana Negeri Sembilan, Chairman of the Board of Governors, Yang Amat Mulia Tunku Tan Sri Dara Nakia binti Tuanku Jafar, Member of the Board of Governors, Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Sri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim, Dr. Simon Watson, Principal of College Tuanku Jafar, Tan Sri, Puan Sri, Datuk, Datin, parents, teachers, fellow alumni and KTJ students, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning to all of you and salam satu Malaysia. I, Muhammad Azlan Shah bin Shahrudin, President of the College Tuanku Jafar Alumni Society, would like to thank the school, particularly Dr. Simon Watson and Mr. Suresh Naidu, for this opportunity to speak in front of all of you and for the continuous support towards the KTJ alumni. It is a great honor to be standing here a decade after my last official school day. Can you show me the next slide, please? Allow me to take you through a journey of the KTJ Alumni Society. It initially started by one of our pioneers of the college, batch 1991, Kenneth Tan. The college alumni was non-existent, and Kenneth decided to get in touch with his former colleagues and started organizing social gatherings between them. It was then taken over by the first head boy of the college, Leong Yang Kit, who successfully organized the first major KTJ alumni event to commemorate the college 10th anniversary at the Mines Palace of the Golden Horses Hotel. In 2010, the KTJ Alumni Society was formally registered under the Registrar of Societies of Malaysia by Gan Teshan, who took over the president's role in 2009. As mentioned by the principal last November, we had successfully organized the annual KTJ Alumni Sports Carnival together with an AGM, where I was voted to lead the society for the coming years. Next slide, please. Being the president, I have to admit that it isn't an easy role to play. The alumni was seen as preliminary and only relevant to those who had recently left the college. Participation, support, and perhaps the exposure of the society were weak. But since the arrival of Dr. Simon Watson, we have received such strong support from the college. And now the school has appointed Mr. Tony Finch, a pioneer teacher of the school, as an alumni advisor to help guide the society to reach greater heights. Next slide, please. Last year, I started to build a database of all former students of the college. Now we are only shy of 70 names to reach the millennium mark. With the emergence of social media, it makes it easier for us to locate and communicate with our alumni. We have managed to reach over 1,500 alumni members through our social media platforms. May I remind school leavers from today to submit your profiles to us and add us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and also take the opportunity to share your experience at KTJ by submitting a write-up about yourselves for the school website. Next slide, please. Our students can be found across 35 countries around the world. Many of our alumni populate the UK, Australia, and of course Malaysia. Some may be working, some are still studying, and some have the luxury to have vacations around the globe. Next slide, please. We cover all industries and can be found in almost all renowned universities. In fact, in this hall itself, we have alumni working in Malaysia airports, oil and gas industry, telecommunications, We even have people in politics, F&B, financial institutions, fashion and music, and the list goes on. With the effort of recruiting all alumni of the school, we are also in the efforts to encourage fellow alumni to give something back to the school. Some alumni had left the college over 20 years ago and are today prominent individuals in the Malaysian economy. We want them to come back and share their success stories with the teachers that had groomed them, and also to inspire current students. Make the teachers proud of what you have achieved after you left the school. That's probably the only thing that a teacher expects from their students, other than getting good grades. Recently, I had a conversation with my wife, just sharing my success stories and the memories I had growing up in KTJ. She then mentioned that my parents had told her that they have always been proud of how I had grown up, but one thing they wish happened was to be able to witness my successes. I then realized that all my successes were celebrated with my brothers and sisters and house parents of KTJ, but not with my own biological parents. So fellow students, despite all the hard work and fun times you go through in KTJ, do not neglect the existence of your parents and family at home. Invite them to the school to watch you perform on Saturday nights and attend your sports competitions. By the end of the day, I see the school as my extended family. It feels like home over here. I'm proud that my parents made the decision to make me grow up 45 minutes away from home here in KTJ. A group of us alumni have been playing football together for the past decade, and none of us would hesitate to come back to KTJ to play. Our football pitches are probably the best there can be in Malaysia, and the best part is, the facility is free for us to use. In fact, we are considering to engage Mr. Pauzi, KTJ's football coach, to coach our alumni football team. I look forward to meeting you again in the future, whether here or out there on the streets. Keep in touch and keep acquainted to other alumni. Do join me in keeping this society alive and relevant by showing some support and participation. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Azlan. As a show of gratitude to our chairman, I welcome our head girl, Julia Jamil, to present a token gift on behalf of school to Yang Amat Mulia Tunku Nakyudin. Thank you, Julia. Next, I welcome our head boy, Kugan Ishwar, to present a token of our appreciation to our guest speaker, Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Seri Utama Dr. Rais Yatim. Thank you, Kugan. We now wish to present you with an array of stage performances by our very own multi-talented performers and also our homegrown, multicultural, multiracial and multinational dance troupes. It is our humble attempt to keep you entertained for the next half hour or so.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness KTJ's very own multiracial Chinese dancers comprising Malay, Chinese, Eurasian, and Indonesian students. They have been in training for quite some time now to perform this dance for you today. We now welcome the legendary dancers on stage. Please enjoy the legend.